Hi guys, welcome back to this series of tenses. So do you know our today's special key point of learning tense is past continuous tense. Okay, as we did like understanding the another tenses by our previous part, so we will do. So here we can know the part. So our today's part is, as you know, that is past continuous tense part 3. Okay, so in this part we will learn that is which situations you can use the past continuous tense. Okay, which situations you can, and also which situation you don't feel like this, which situation we can't use, and also this situation so you can use it correctly. Okay, it will be your error. Okay, so here today we will learn some common errors. Okay, some common errors and which situation we can use the past simple tense. By this you can explore. Okay, so don't be worried that is you can think about this, that is I may make mistakes. No problem, just just pay attention of this, and as you did. And previous parts we have already learned that that is the overview of past continuous tense and also which situation we can. And today is the opposite part of our previous part, that is part 2. Okay, so let's start of our today's part, that is past continuous tense part 3. So here as we know, that is in verbs. There are two verbs in English. One is action and one is stative verb. So we can use the stative verb during the past continuous tense. Not only for this, we can use the another continuous tense. So first of all, we have to understand what's mean the stative verb. So stative verbs describe some kind of state or condition. Okay, it could be a mental state or an emotional state or something else, something, and also it also describes like this your ownership or your possession or something you have, okay, etc. So by this we can understand that is the stative verbs. What can we understand this? Okay, so let's see some examples on the board. According to watch the board. If you look at the board, then you can understand. Okay, so let's get started. So here we can see that is some examples here, a few examples here, and here during the stative verb. Okay, during the stative verb which we can use during the what? Past continuous tense. So first of all, we are watching that is, first of all is here, that is she was knowing the answer. So here you can see that is these sentences, some sentences are all wrong. Okay, so first of all, it's wrong to say that is she was knowing the answer. She was knowing the answer. It's wrong to say. So it won't be correct in continuous tense, past continuous tense. The next is I was liking the movie. Same here. It's also incorrect. The next is they were owning the big house. It will be were owning. No, we can't use it. We can't use it. And also we were wanting to call you, which is also incorrect. Which is also incorrect. Because as we know, that is want. Want is a common stative verb. Okay, and also there are some others. For example, like this need. And also we can see that is Alex was hating the noise. Why can't you use? Because hate is an emotional state. We can use it during the past continuous tense or another continuous tenses. Okay, so here then we have left the two some sentences, but don't care about this, which we will learn later, a few minutes later. So just pay attention on this. So here we can see that she was knowing the answer. Why we can't use it? because know is a stative verb. Okay, so how can we say it and which is the correct version of this? It will be she knew the answer. Why? Because we can use the stative verb during the what? Past continuous tense or another continuous tenses. That's why we have to use the past form of the verb during the past. So then, it will change as a past simple. She knew the answer. Okay, was is also incorrect. She knew the answer. And here we can also see that is I was liking the movie. No, it also indicates your feelings. Okay, it also indicates your feelings. So it will be I liked the movie. I liked the movie. Here we can also see that is they were owning the big house. No, why? Because owning describes the ownership or your possession and also something you have. Okay, that's why it wrong. So how can we say it by correctly? It will be they owned the big house. They owned the big house. We can use the past from the verb is owned. They owned the big house. Then we can see we were wanting to call you. I have already told you want is a common stative verb. So how can we say it by correctly? It will be we wanted to call you. We can use it the past form. The next is Alex was hating the noise. Why we can't use it? Because it's an emotional state. Okay, so it's an emotional state, and also it indicates the feelings in our mind. Okay, so that's why you can't use it. So it will be that is Alex hated the noise. Okay, Alex hated the noise. Then the next is we have already understood the key points here, so just understand. So only for the stative verbs we can use it. Then we have left the two sentences here, but in these two sentences I have something to tell you, because during the action, or you can say both way, action or dynamic, you can call both of them. During the action or dynamic or and also the stative verbs. Okay, some verbs is also used in both ways. Action or dynamic verb sometimes it uses in the stative verb. Okay, so sometimes it is used to describe their meanings. Okay, so let's see an example here. So here our verb is here to have. Okay, to have. So here we can see he was having a laptop. So having we can use because our laptop, it indicates that it's a thing. Okay, you have a laptop, which indicates that is something you have. It describes your ownership. It's your possession. Okay, it also your things, that your special things that is you have. Okay, so here we can see that is something has like that is properties. Okay, so here we can use it. He was having a laptop, we can't use it. So then it will be wrong. It will be wrong during the stative verb. But if it indicates that he was having a party, which indicates the past. The past, something happened. Okay, it was continuing during a period, during a moment. Okay, that's why a party, he was having a party, that is that because he was having a party, he was having fun, he was having his breakfast. Okay, so here have gives the another meaning during the dynamic or action verb. You can call both. So then it will be correct. But only for this, then it will be wrong. So there are some verbs which is also used the dynamic and stative. There's, for example, like feel, taste, smell. Okay, where these types of verbs are generally used during the dynamic or stative verbs. Okay, so which is exceptional here, but our main goal is which situation we can use the past continuous tense. Okay, so these are that is only problem is stative verb. So during the stative verb we can use you can use the past continuous or another continuous tenses. So we have already understood in our today's video. So if you like this video, just like, comment, share, and follow my video. And see you in the next video, everyone. And bye for now.